Alright, hey guys, so I'm going to, some stuff I've been working on with Annie. For those of you who don't know, this is Annie. Annie is one of our mules. We had 3. 2 were rescues. 2 of them were ex-Amish draft mules, working mules. We lost one last year, probably to a cancer that was on her. So now we have Annie and Patriot, who's actually right here. We've had Annie since 2020, and we learned that she is a Tennessee Walker Cross mule. Someone who has basically a brother from the same breeding. I guess the breeder was in New York somewhere. We got her from a girl in upstate New York in 2020. I don't even know if I already mentioned the year. We were told she was about 11 when we got her. We were told she's about 15 hands. It's kind of uneven in here, so I've actually never even measured her to see how many hands she is, and I honestly don't even know what a hand equals to. I did not grow up with horses. I did not grow up with mules. My wife and I started with goats in 2015, and we've been at our farm where we are now since 2020. And we have the mules. Annie used to run with our cows. Once we got the other mules, they kind of picked on the cows, and there was a day where the mules basically broke free of, they were chasing the cows and everybody got out. So after that, we kind of separated them. I don't ride as much as I want to. If I do ride with Annie, it's basically been trail riding in the area where we live or on our farm. So one thing I want to do, because I don't necessarily always have, 2 hours to go for a trail ride. Being a dairy farmer, we're pretty busy here. Plus we open up to the public. But one thing I've been wanting to do was barrel racing with her. So I kind of started it. Like I said, I have 0 training, as you'll probably see in these videos. I'll probably get critiqued a lot. I love, constructive criticism. I have friends who barrel race. I have friends who have kids who barrel race at, I'd say pretty high levels. That if I have any questions, I usually ask them because they're brutally honest with me when I need them to be. But I just really want to just be out there riding Annie, and that's what this is all about. So I'm going to basically document that process of doing this. We have a parking lot here that's all wood chips. Is it ideal? No, obviously it'd be ideal to be on sand, I think, but it's what I have. I think I've done this barrel stuff with her maybe about, at this point, I don't know, 5 different times. Most of it's at a walk. We've done some trotting. She's tough to get loping. But it's all going to be a process. But it's what I have. My goal is later in the year, one town over, they do barrels every Friday. But later in the year, they do an open where guys can run barrels. So I would like to do that with Annie. I've wanted to do that in years past, and it just never, I never had time to practice. And I don't have time now, but we're going to kind of make time. We're going to kind of make it a family thing where we take the 2 of them out, and again, you can't really see Patriot. He's right outside the stall right now. Trying to get him more comfortable to be, more broke. Again, he's just a draft mule who plowed fields. He's been a handful under saddle, and I've just kind of been working on that. And they're sour. They are very bonded, especially since we lost Honor. So I have to bring them out together. So what I'll do is when I bring them out, I'll do the barrel pattern and just some general riding with Annie, and then I still saddle up Patriot, but I do groundwork with him, and I'm going to document that as well. And you know, documenting it is mainly it's for me to be able to go back and look and see what I did and watch the videos and, oh, I missed this, or but it's also I know people find it interesting. Again, I know I'll have those people who probably tell me I'm doing everything wrong, but you know, I might be. Again, I think I've really taken one riding lesson. I mean, I'd say I'm okay at riding, you know. Annie can be a handful. She's a mule. You know, but I enjoy it. And I just want to be out there doing it. So that's what this is going to be. It's really going to be just showing you guys what we're doing, because we've had people who follow us on Facebook and Instagram for a long time. Never actually pulled one of those off. I forget what they even call them. Again, I'm not an equine person. I was a police officer. I've been a police officer for 20-something years, and I trained both of my police dogs. And I think that's this. I feel is kind of filling that void a little bit of not working a dog anymore. Yeah, people know that my retired dog Aslan is still here. Yes, I do stuff with him, like some livestock protection. You know, with coyotes, it's kind of infrequent. You know, I don't want to say I wish it happened more. You know, I could sit out there every night and chase coyotes with them, but you know, it's nice to get sleep every once in a while. And if anyone has any suggestions on how to train the mane to all go the same direction, I'm willing to listen. Hers always flops about midway down. But yeah, so I feel like doing this stuff with Annie and also the stuff with Patriot is kind of filling that void right now that I'm not a canine handler anymore. I thoroughly enjoy working with working type animals, like the mules, you know, like the police, like the shepherds. And I feel like this is just, I don't want to say it gives me purpose, because that sounds stupid, because I have purpose with the dairy farm and everything. But it's a connection with the animals, you know. Again, never grew up with horses, you know, but I hear, you know, I see on social media, I hear, you know, people talking about their bond with their horses, and I definitely understand it. So I hope you guys who know nothing about barrels and horses and mules enjoy it. I hope that the people who do have experience go easy on me. And also just remember that I'm just someone out here trying to have fun, trying to bond with my mules, give them some mental stimulation as well, and just go easy on me. And just be like, hey, you know what? Good for him. He's out there. He's making time for his animals. He may look like an idiot. He may not be doing everything right, but that's okay. finish. Oh, Annie.